Hey there, and welcome to LiveWebinar's Branding Tool Tutorial. This feature lets you customize the look of your room by adding your own logo, changing the colors of different elements, or by uploading images to work as the background of your room. There are plenty of options to work with, but in this tutorial, we'll show you how to create a simple template with your own logo. You'll find the branding tool in the meeting room by opening the Share menu or by clicking on the plus in the left corner of the content window. Select the branding tool and click Add New Template. This will create a new template for your room. Give the template a name. If you'd like it to be the default for the account, select Set as Account Default. You can navigate the branding tool by clicking on the element of the room you'd like to edit. A turquoise border will appear around the section, showing you what you can customize. Alternatively, you can select what you'd like to brand from the list of elements. Let's begin by changing the logo in the room. Go to the nav bar section and click on the logo option. Upload the image you'd like and resize it as you need. Let's also change the color of the navigation bar and along with the color of the text. Next, let's scroll to Layout, where we can change the background color of the main window and the sidebar, or upload an image to serve as the background. In this example, we'll give the widget and sidebar a new background color. Now we'll scroll to Card, and let's give the card container a new color. Let's also change the card header, along with the title text and button colors. And that's all! Your new template is complete. These are all the basics of changing up the look of your room with the branding tool. There are many more options you can edit to create the perfect look for your room. The branding tool allows you to create multiple templates that you can switch as needed, and a single template can also be applied to other events depending on your needs. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our social media channels to stay up to date on all things LiveWebinar.
From the homepage, you'll need to schedule a new webinar. For the purpose of this tutorial, I have already created a webinar event. As you can see, the layout is now different, and we have a more detailed Basic Settings tab. Here you have updated icons with scheduled, permanent, and evergreen rooms. You can name your event here, and the event URL is shown below. Now moving on to the Appearance section, we have the page templates. So from now on, you can give your event pages an individual look. You can customize the colors and the background, or also insert a logo to emphasize your brand image. You can decide to not use any templates as well. Choose from the Save Templates in the drop-down here, or you can also design a new template. For this tutorial, I will be using a page template which I have prepared. In this case, I am selecting Manage and not Design a New Template. You will then be able to give your template a name. I have called this template LiveWebinar Appearance. You have 5 pages in the top bar: Event Not Yet Started, Registration, After Registration, Event Has Ended, and Leave Page URL. On the right-hand side of the page, you can change the layout and the background color and add an image if you prefer. You can add up to 8 different items of content elements such as images, plain text, YouTube and Vimeo links, and external URLs. The addition of adding an agenda, document, or empty blocks to your page could really make them stand out if created properly. This layout can be found on each subsequent page. We're currently on the Event Not Yet Started page, and on this page you can customize it for the participants that visit before the event starts. It is only available for scheduled events with the Restricted Access option active. If you haven't set up a registration form, the option to create a form can be found in the Basic Settings section of the dashboard. On the registration page, you can customize the page only for events that use the form to gather data about participants. To enable this form, you can visit the Events Registration section. The After Registration tab will display a page after signing up for the event. It's only available for the events that use the form with the registration mode enabled. Registration mode can be found in the settings of the form on this page. In this tab, this is where the Event Has Ended lives. You will be able to create a personalized page after your event has finished. It's only available for scheduled events with Restricted Access option active. You can follow the same method as previously mentioned. And finally, there is the live page URL. You can create a dedicated page for your attendees, and this will redirect users after the session has ended. you can set your own URL in the Advanced Options section. Because you're awesome and you'd like our content, consider tapping on the subscribe button to keep up to date with all our latest tips, features, and content. Help that algorithm along and like the video if you found it helpful. Moving on, the content elements are here. You can add a YouTube link directly to the page by simply copying and pasting the link that you would like. Adding a Vimeo link is equally as simple as dragging and dropping. Always remember to save your work periodically. It's a good habit to have so you don't lose any previous hard work. If you want to have an empty block to space out the page, you can also resize it by using the drag and drop buttons here. Your finished pages would look a little something like this once they are complete.